The average and median retirement savings by age updated. Got the most recent figures for you guys. Hey, leave me some comments. Guys, how are you doing as far as your age goes and your retirement savings? Sorry, a little bit windy out here. I'm talking a little loud. Leave me some comments. How do you feel about it? You feel good? You feel not so good? And where are you at? If you want to give me figures, give me figures. Hey, I'm above Cal State LA again. This brings to mind the parking lot review girl. I don't know if you've seen her on Instagram, maybe Facebook too. I will give this parking lot a 8 out of 10 because it has some foliage and it is not that crowded. So here you go, average retirement savings by age. First of all, let me give you some stats and then I'll get to the actual stats this video is talking about. Over half of American households, 54%, have no retirement savings. Yet, 401k savings rate increased to 14.3% in Q1 2025. So that's good. 401k savings rates are going up, but still, look at how many people have zero retirement savings. It's scary, isn't it, guys? It's very scary. People just, I think maybe later in life they'll take it seriously, but especially in their 20s, even 30s. For me, I didn't start till I was 40. Yeah, it's hard to take it serious. I get it. We need to get more education out there. I'm getting all this from two places, NerdWallet and also Kiplinger. Here's another stat for you. 62% of white Americans have retirement accounts. Only 35% black and only 28% Hispanic have retirement accounts. Is that education? Is that being taught by your parents? I don't know, but that's a big gap. Look at that, 62% to 35 to 28. That's a big difference. That's got to change. Education, it's got to be education. We need to start teaching this stuff earlier on, right? I don't know if you can see behind me. Can you see the beautiful San Gabriel Mountains? Not too hazy today, looking nice. And I'm above Cal State LA. Hey, for those of you who see me for the first time, my name is Duane, and this is a retirement channel for people on moderate income. If you think you might like that, think about subscribing and like the video as well. So average savings for all families is $334,000. Let me stand over here, try and see if this will block some of the wind. A little better, I guess. $334,000 is the average savings for all families. Okay, the median though, the median is only $87,000. Yeah, big difference, right, guys? Big difference. I mean, as most of you know, the average is bumped up because of some of those high savers. There are people, they include people that have millions and millions of dollars saved for retirement in these statistics. That is what drives up the average. So that's why the median, which is the number smack dab in the middle, is probably a better number to go off of. So again, average for all families, $334,000. Median is only $87,000 in retirement savings. Yikes. Asked what people think they will need to retire in 2025, $1.26 million. Actually, this is down from 2024, which was around $1.4 million. I'm here to tell you, for those of you who haven't seen me before, I retired on my 59th birthday in 2021 with a little over $500,000. I am doing just fine. You do not need $1 million. You don't need anywhere close to that. So you people saying 1.26, get the wax out of your ears, man. You don't need it. Okay, so what type, as far as, and this is a good stat. I have never heard this on all the stuff that I've read and watched. What is the actual amount of dollars that are saved in the different types of retirement accounts? Annuities, $2.5 trillion are in annuities. How about private pensions? $3.3 trillion are in private pensions. Jump into government pensions, $8.9 trillion. are in government pensions. 401ks, 12.4 trillion with a T dollars. And the big one is IRAs. It doesn't say if this is probably including Roth IRAs in this, I would think. 17,000 trillion. 17,000 trillion, what would that be? 17 quintuple million? $17 trillion are in IRAs. Okay, so let's get down to brass tacks. Why do they call it brass tacks? You guys let me know. I have no ideas. Because they don't like metal tacks? Or what about titanium tacks? How about just rusty tacks? I don't know. So, age, under 35 years old. 50% of households have retirement accounts in households that are under 35 years of age. I'm going over here to see if I can get out of this wind again. Have you ever noticed in my videos it's usually always windy? 50% of households have retirement accounts. The average for people under 35 years old is $49,000 in retirement savings. The median, only $19,000. Okay, under 35, you're including everyone under 35, okay? But wait a minute, I heard that 5-year-olds have been coming up, their savings rate have been coming up lately. Ages 35 to 44, 62% of households have retirement accounts. The average savings for those between 35 and 44 is $142,000. The median savings is only $45,000. As you can see, the median way below, right? Way below. That is the number smack dab in the middle. Ages 45 to 54. 62% of households have retirement savings. The average is $313,000. The median is only $115,000. Okay? So if you're going by these numbers, look at the median. Yeah, it's pretty sad, but that's the numbers we should be looking at. Ages 55 to 64. 57% of households have retirement savings. The average savings for those 55 to 64 is $538,000. The median, only $185,000. Again, big difference. What are we talking about there? $350,000 difference? It's pretty big. Those aged 65 to 74, I think I'm out of the wind, but can you see me? I'm in the dark. 65 to 74, 51% of households have retirement savings. The average is $609,000. The median, only $200,000 for those between 65 and 74. Big, huge, over $400,000 difference there. What about this skateboarder back here? I wonder if he's got retirement savings. What do you think? 50 bucks? Hey, he could be a .com millionaire. You never know. He could be a tech genius. 3 million? Okay, now we're getting to the last category here. 75 years old and above. This is where the numbers start going down. Okay, this is right in the middle of your slow go years up until early 80s. But by this time, for a lot of people, their retirement savings are going down. Why? Because they've been using it. And let's say if they're in a bad market, it's causing them to go down even more. So for 65 to 74, 51% of households had retirement savings. For 75 plus, the number is lower than that. They didn't give us a number. They said it's lower than that, though. Also, 65 to 74, the average was $609,000. 75 plus, the number is only average $462,000. Okay? The median at 65 to 74 was $200,000. The median for 75 plus age is only $130,000. Okay, that's a big difference. But again, a lot of these people are relying solely on their retirement savings to get through, right? Makes sense. Your savings will have gone down. Now, savings obviously is different than net worth. You could calculate net worth into this, and a lot of the times the net worth for most people is larger than their overall retirement savings, okay? But there are a lot of moving parts going into that. So retirement savings, if you're just talking about retirement and not throwing like a house in there, because you know what, guys, you could have equity in your house, but your plan may be to never touch that equity for your retirement unless you need to. So I think it's pretty good, but I think we always should go by median as opposed to average. Because again, those high savers, they really bump up that average, right? You could have someone with $10 million savings. It's going to bump it up a lot. And there, believe it or not, there are a lot of people who have that and more. All right. So there you go, guys. The most up-to-date figures for you. I know people talk about this topic a lot, but there's up-to-date figures for you. And as always, from above, Cal State, LA, with a beautiful parking lot, not a 10 of 10, but pretty darn close. We got this.